Good afternoon. Welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Bella and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is this little girl's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands. She's very bright, she's very adorable, and she's very, very smart. So the first thing that we're going to introduce is the training equipment that we're using, and we're using a regular 6-foot web training leash. And Rich keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to use as a steering wheel. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, or martingale, whatever you choose to use. Now she's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Bella, heel.
Bella, heel.
Now at this point, Bella's job is to stay even with your left leg, not dragging you down the street, not barking, not carrying on, but staying right with you like a lady, so that if you're taking her on an airplane or on public transportation, that she knows how to behave when she's out in public, walk nicely on her leash, and each time that you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So you can go for a walk in the city, and when you stop to cross traffic, she should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for her next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit-stay, when you're practicing at home, practice right in your apartment, is about 15 seconds, working all the way up to 1.5 minutes. And she's doing great with that. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her for an additional distraction, and she should remain right there until she gets her next command. And they take off heeling again. So this is proof that, you know, these little toy breeds can do all of their obedience training just like a German Shepherd. They're very, very smart. They try to outsmart you, but they're capable of learning it. Now, if she doesn't sit, Rich tells her no and gives her that little tug. Very good.
Stay.
Rich leaves her in another sit-stay. This helps to develop her self-control and maturity. This time Rich is going to call her, which is the recall. And Bella comes and sits right in front of Rich and then goes back to heel position. She's like watching a wind-up toy do obedience. It's hilarious. She's so adorable. Now they're going to demonstrate that come on command again.
Stay.
Rich leaves her in a sit-stay, turns to face her and backs away. He uses her name and has her come right in front, sit, and then goes back to heel, back sitting. Perfect. Now the next exercises that we're going to demonstrate for you are her down commands. The first one is a down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, you take your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down. Very good. And then stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home is going to be for about 30 seconds, and you're going to work up from there. And you can practice these right in your house. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her, just as he did on the sit-stay, ending up all the way back around at heel, and she gets praised for a good job. And we're going to demonstrate that again for you. She's doing great.
Down. Stay.
Perfect. That is awesome. She looks so sweet. Rich calls her in. She comes in, doesn't jump all over him. And the newest command that Bella just learned is her down from a distance. So we're going to attempt to get her to do it on camera. So Rich is going to leave her in a sit-stay. He's going to turn to face her and just take a couple steps out. Oh, she almost went.
Down.
Yeah, she's just learning. Oh, there she goes. She's done a great job here at school. Really, really, really. For a 3.5-pound dog to do all of that obedience for us. She's done a great job. We've so enjoyed having her. We will go over all of her housebreaking routine and everything with you when we bring her home. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.